Understanding the 12 laws of karma for a better life. Karma is known by many as the concept of receiving everything you bring into the universe, whether good or bad. It is important when determining a person's next existence based on how they live their current life. In both Hinduism and Buddhism, the concept of karma plays a role in our lives regardless of your belief system or even if you have none. We might not realize it, but the 12 laws of karma are constantly at play. You create good karma when you live in accordance with the 12 laws, increasing the chances that good things will happen to you. The Great Law, also known as the law of cause and effect, states that whatever thought or energy we put into the world is exactly what we receive in return, whether good or bad. If you want to be respected, for example, you must first respect yourself. If you want to receive good things in your life, you must also give good things. And if you want love, you must first love yourself. The Great Law can be summarized by saying that life is an echo, what you send out comes back. What you sow, you reap, and what you give, you receive. What you see in others exists in you. Always remember that life is an echo and it always comes back to you, so do good. The law of creation. The law of creation is about creation, realization, or doing. The law encourages us to be active participants in our lives. If we want to achieve what we desire, waiting for things to happen is not an option. In other words, you cannot simply wait for good things to happen, they will not materialize out of thin air. You must get up, go out into the world, and make things happen. Examples of people who follow this law are individuals like Oprah and Beyoncé. The talents, gifts, and abilities they have been used to bless the world. Every now and then, they create by inventing something new and fresh, not just for their own benefit but also for others. We understand the law of creation better when we realize that the things happening outside of us are a reflection of what is happening inside of us. So, if the life you are living right now does not attract you, try looking within yourself for the answers you need to change it. We have all been blessed with the ability to create, and this law encourages us to do so. The law of humility. The law of humility explains that the first thing you must do to bring about a change in your life is to accept or come to terms with the current reality. But before you can change things, you must first accept them. You must be humble in the way you think to understand and accept your mistakes and weaknesses before you can take the next step and start working on them. The only way to make a complete 180-degree turn is to be ready and willing to face the hard truths, even if they make you uncomfortable. If you always blame others for your actions or mistakes, for example, you are detached from reality. Not recognizing your mistakes only prevents you from addressing them, and you are not helping yourself. This particular law is known for being embodied in people of great success. These individuals are strong, kind, humble, and generous, but before they got to where they are, they had to accept certain things about themselves and society. Overall, regardless of where you start, if you can confront the things that are completely out of your control, you can always overcome everything and chart your own course in life. A bright and fulfilling future is yours if you truly want it. The law of growth. The law of growth is about expansion, especially within ourselves. It has been said that as we grow and change within ourselves, everything that happens in the world around us changes as a result. The thing about growth is that it is continuous, it never ends. There is always something new to learn and to gather. The change must start with you before you expect it from the world around you. The only control you have is over your life. Overall, it is the way you use this control that determines how the universe responds to you. So, before trying to control or change other people, focus on yourself, on your growth and development. Let them express their opinions on what needs to change. The law of responsibility. This law is about being responsible and admitting all the things that happen in our lives, even the bad things. The way we live our lives is our responsibility. The way we present ourselves to the world, the way we treat other people, and the way we allow them to treat us depends solely on us as individuals. It is better to take responsibility for the role you play and every situation you find yourself in. Always remember that you are the source of what happens along your journey. What surrounds you is a mirror of what is happening inside of you. This means that you are responsible, to some extent, for the things that happen to you in life, whether they are good or unpleasant. The law of connection states that in some way, everything and everyone is connected. To put this into perspective, think of yourself in the past, present, and future. They might seem completely different, but they are all still you. All the experiences you have had, in one way or another, brought you to where you are and will continue to lead you to the next thing. And the next thing is that everything is connected. We are connected to others as well. Whatever we are doing to ourselves, we are doing to others. The connection is always present, all we have to do is focus on it. The law of focus states that you can only focus on one thing at a time, and this fact is important because a divided mind is more likely to develop negative thoughts and, by extension, negative energy. Trying to do everything at once usually slows us down rather than helping us achieve things faster. But, of course, you will still hear about self-proclaimed multitasking professionals. The law of focus states that you cannot focus your energy on two things simultaneously. When you choose to focus on one thing at a time, you are more likely to achieve more and with better results than if you tried to do everything at once. This law is not trying to tell you that multitasking is impossible or that you should not do it. It is just telling you that as long as you are negative or unfocused, you cannot realize your full potential to complete a task you need. The law of giving and hospitality. This law is about being altruistic, generous, and practicing what you preach. If you believe in something, at some point, you will be called to demonstrate your commitment to that belief. The law seeks to connect belief to practice. It emphasizes the importance of reflecting your actions on what you believe. It is not just about saying good things or having good thoughts, it is also about doing them. You might believe in giving back to society or saying that you like the idea of building houses for the less fortunate. There is no doubt that your heart is in the right place, but why not take a step forward and actually do it? The law of giving and hospitality, in this case, tells you that every time the opportunity arises to do exactly that, you should go all the way and do it. This law also concerns how the universe, so to speak, will test you. Life gives us the opportunity to apply the lessons we have learned over the years, and when you need to work on a certain aspect of your character, the law of here and now. The law of here and now karma is connected to concepts that revolve around accepting the truth of your reality. Buddhists associate karma with the theme of truly living in the present. Often, we spend a lot of time reliving episodes from the past where we made mistakes and wishing we had done things differently, but this does not do us any good. Holding on too tightly to the feelings, experiences, and ideologies of the past will always leave you with one foot stuck in the past. Similarly, focusing on greed or anxiety will always have you with one foot in the future. Living in the here and now allows us to see what is happening around us and appreciate what is right in front of us. Our interactions with others become better, our experiences are more vibrant, and all because our energy has changed. Living in accordance with the law of here and now means constantly reminding yourself that the present is all you truly have and that it is meant to be savored and enjoyed. To quote the Bhagavad Gita, whatever happened, happened well. Whatever is happening is going well. Whatever will happen will also be good. Do not have any regard for the past. Do not worry about the future. Live in the present. The law of change. Sometimes we live the same experience repeatedly, but it does not seem to change or go away. This is due to the laws of change, which state that we will continue to encounter a situation in life until we are able to direct our positive energies elsewhere. If you continue to relive similar encounters, it is just the universe's way of telling you that there is a lesson you need to learn. If things start to change drastically and suddenly around you, consider this as an indication that you have taken the necessary steps towards growth. Never forget that wherever you go, it is not the people, places, or things around us that we should change to grow, but ourselves. This is the only thing we have control over. The law of patience and reward. This law translates approximately to hard work pays off. It is about going for the things you want, dedicating time and energy to them, even if there is no visible progress yet. But living according to this law means that you understand that to achieve great things, you must dedicate time, commit to it, not give up, appreciate yourself, and enjoy every small milestone you reach. Make sure that along the way, disappointment does not always haunt you. If you expect spontaneous results, your success will be much less than what you are capable of achieving. Set out to discover your true purpose in life, work towards it, and live happily knowing that you are doing something you were always meant to do. And with time, success will come. The law of significance and inspiration. We all have value and something to give. This is what this law teaches us. We all have special gifts that should be shared with the rest of the world in a way that has a positive impact on people. Our contribution may seem small and insignificant, but it is important and should not be underestimated. This law should be considered when we are down and need motivation. Every time you give caring and thoughtful contributions to the world around you, your acts of kindness inspire others to do the same and ultimately attract more positivity into your life. You might not always feel significant, but know that you are always significant and always will be. It is believed that without your presence, the energy of the universe would be notably altered. In the comments, share your direct experience related to the topic covered today. We want to learn more and will gladly respond to any questions. In the comments, share your direct experience related to the topic covered today. We want to learn more and will gladly respond to any questions. Comment to let us know how we can improve. Your like would make us happy. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next video.